And I just wanted to start out by saying a little bit about the connections I feel to Daugavpils. And I suppose you can say that my earliest connection was stories that my father told me of his young childhood here. He was born here and left at about the age of 10 for the United States, and never really had the opportunity to travel back to his place of birth. And I must say it was not something that we had seriously talked about until Prizel suddenly appeared at our house in Washington in 2002 and began to tell us about the incredible project that she had underway to honor my father with a centenary celebration for his 100th birthday in 2003. So that was our first reconnection with Daugavpils, and I have to say that we fell in love with the city. And Prizel put together an amazing event, bringing scholars from England, Dr. Abraham, and from the U.S., as well as many visitors from outside Daugavpils. And of course, the event was not held in this incredible building. I think at that time it was held in the theater, and this building at that time was only a dream. And then on several visits we made back here after 2003, I remember being taken on a tour of the Arsenal building, and the architecture was incredible. But I think the dream at that time was simply to try to develop a quarter of the building. And even that would seem like an incredible accomplishment. And the idea was to have in that smaller space a small room of Rotko paintings, which I think my brother and I had committed to at that time because of our closeness to Daugavpils. And then also to have children's programs as well as some small shows of regional artists. So I can only say that when we learned that the funding had actually come from the European Union, which would allow the entire building to be renovated, it was like an absolute unimaginable dream come true. And then this all culminated, of course, in the opening of the new art center in 2013, for which we were here, and unfortunately that was our most recent visit. So. And I do want to say that in the process of developing the center, we have to acknowledge the incredible support that I think the center, or the concept of the center, enjoyed from the city and the city council throughout this period, and also say thank you to the wonderful director, Keita Rotko, who really saw through the project in the most incredible way, looking into every detail, overseeing every possible complication, and I think leading to the smoothest possible opening imaginable, and I think the continued incredible operation of this center. And I think it is also right to thank the city for its ongoing support. The center, the undertaking of the opening of the center was an incredible project. But, I now see that the center has been operating for 6 years, and the growth is incredible. Every time, we come, we see new exhibits. I think for me that has at least given us a brief tour of, the current exhibits. And we know that is all due to the continued support of the city. And, it makes me feel at home in Daugavpils more and more. It's something we really appreciate. And I just want to close by saying that looking at the crowd here today also gives me an incredibly good feeling. My father always said that a picture lives by companionship, and that the observer was the most, an equally important piece in his art, not just his painting. And I feel like I'm standing here looking at a group of very sensitive observers, and I felt that very much just in the few moments I got to enter into the new installation this afternoon. So it is not everywhere that you can say you get this kind of audience for my father's work, and that's something that I think also is a great tribute to Daugavpils.
You know, and I also want to say that, you know, looking back over all the years since I reconnected with Daugavpils in 2003 on my first visit here, I have to say that I can't imagine that the dream of the Marka Rotko Art Center could have come true without the ongoing commitment with her entire soul of Prizel. So when you say this reflects the soul of the city, she began this connection and has continued to work for it all these years, and that is, you know, very important to me and certainly to the Rotko family as a whole. You know, it's also a pleasure to see today this installation of this new group of works. You always wonder before you see the actual installation, excuse me, how well a group of works will interact with each other. And the room is, I think, magnificent, a wonderful selection of 5 works. I know Farida has been especially happy to have the self-portrait here, which I know she had been yearning for a while. So it's nice to see that that is part of the group this incredible renovation. But whenever you're dealing with an old building, things like climate control are not easy. And I just wanted to say that in the very early days of the center, this was actually a problem. And we had a few concerns because the paintings are here when they do come for a long period of time. But I know the staff here has worked tirelessly to correct the problem, and I think that it has truly been successful and that we now feel very comfortable that we don't have to worry about the paintings from that perspective. And that is very reassuring to us as well, because we don't often send works out for such a long period of time. And, you know, finally, just to close, I think that Daugavpils does now hold kind of a unique position on the European continent, because this is really the only place that there is a long-term installation of Rotko works, so that brings people continuing to come from outside to see the works here. You really cannot go anyplace else on the continent to see a group that is in one place for a period of time. At the same time, I think in a way Daugavpils has the advantage that you do not have simply a single group of works going forward, but that there are opportunities to change the works and introduce a new group that interacts in a different way. So I think that is something very unique to this art center in Daugavpils, which is also... Usually it is an interaction between Farida and myself and my brother to choose a group that will work, and to some degree paintings that are available, because sometimes we have them on loan to another exhibition. But to choose a group, I think Farida usually comes to us with a proposal of work she thinks will work together in the space, and then we usually discuss, is this the best combination? Is it workable? Are the paintings available? Are they someplace else? And then the logistics and cost of bringing them to Daugavpils. Well, in this particular year, these works were already on exhibit in Vienna, Austria. They were part of a larger exhibit, out of which Farida, you know, we consulted and we chose these 5 works, my brother, Farida, and I together. In most cases, these works are coming from, my brother and I share a storage space outside New York. And in most cases, the works have been in storage for a period of time, and then we bring them together to ship out to Latvia. So this year was unusual. My brother and I think, together feel it is very, although the works are precious and everything probably lives better in a storage room, then it has no audience. And as I think I mentioned before, the audience was extremely important to my father, and I think my brother and I both recognize this, so we try to be generous with loans to various exhibits, sometimes to group exhibits, more often for, you know, what they call a one-man show, just an exhibit of my father's work in various places, both around the U.S. and around the country. Let me translate first. I'll finish afterward. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is we were also very lucky, because most of my father's works, the ones that did not come to me and my brother,
wound up being given to the National Gallery of Art in Washington. And unlike most private museums today, which are highly reluctant to lend, the National Gallery feels they have a commitment, mainly within the U.S., but they have lent to a number of shows outside the U.S. In fact, when we were here in 2003 for the centenary celebration, the Rotko works which were at the museum in Riga were all from the National Gallery collection.
I don't know that I have set aside that one particular painting. Perhaps if we owned Dr. Anthony, when he gave his talk earlier, mentioned Homage to Matisse as his favorite work. I had never discussed this with him, but it is actually, if I had to name one work of my father's, it is my favorite work as well. But unfortunately, the family has never owned Homage to Matisse. So since I don't own Homage to Matisse, I think I do not put anything on the list of something I absolutely would not like.
Well, I think he was actually a very warm father. I wouldn't say that he was, he had a great commitment to his painting, and I would say he spent probably the majority of time with his painting. But he always set aside Sundays for the family, and and often involved us in, his interests in art. So, for example, I remember going to the Metropolitan Museum to see a lot of Rembrandt as a child. And my husband just reminded me of a very funny story. My father was not, to put it mildly, much of an athlete. In fact, he told stories of ice skating on the Daugavpils, but I doubt it. So my mother worked for many years trying to teach my father to ride a bicycle, without success. But of course, it was my father's duty on Sundays to take me to the park and teach me how to ride a bicycle. So his idea was to put me on the bicycle, give me a little push, and say, go, 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 and not fall off. And that was my bike riding lesson. And I guess the only other thing I remember distinctly, I spent a fair amount of time in my father's studio, particularly when my mother really needed to get rid of me and have a little time to herself. But it was always with the condition that I would not watch him paint. He did not like to be watched when he painted. So he would always set me up with my own set of paints in the corner. How dedicated I was to my painting, I don't know. But at least in theory, I was not watching him paint. Well, I don't think he had a lot of memories since he left so young. One of the things I remember his talking about was the river. And in fact, because he talked a lot about the river, I always believed that he lived in a building that was on the river. But I understand now that Farida did more research. That was not true. She knows where he actually lived. But I think when I first came here, I wondered if some of the colors had influenced his work. From what I saw when I came and observed, although he didn't talk about it, but he didn't talk about his painting, at least to me as a child, very much at all. Everything I gathered from what I overheard when the adults talked.